Okay, I'm going to go over some of my record cleaning stuff, and this is unscripted, so, you know, it is what it is. Now, the thing is, and the reason I kind of give that disclaimer, is because I have a lot of this stuff. It's going to take a long time. I'm going to have to edit a lot of this out because cleaning records is an arduous process. Let me just point stuff out occasionally as we go through it. And these right here are from Last, and these are really great brushes, I guess. They don't fall apart. I've had these for many years. They're the right size. They're easy. So okay, the first thing is these little record cleaning brushes. I'm going to put these on this little caddy here. I have them marked for like number 1. This is going to go here. You know, number 2, I have this one here, so I could keep them separate. Let's see. So these little brushes, I recommend them. Again, they're from Last, L-A-S-T. This here is from a plastics place, and I use this. I'm not going to use a specific one, but I have these to dry the record, and these are also really good. So you have to get them from a plastics place, because a lot of the stuff you use to dry records has little fibers that will come off on the record, but these do not. This is some kind of disposable cotton cloth. Okay, it might not look special, but you buy them at the here's another type of a special cloth I may use for drying. Probably not. Kind of moved beyond this with those tap towels, but this drying cloth, I don't know where I got it, but I got this drying cloth. I have a lot of stuff. I'm probably going to make a second video, but this drying cloth is pretty nice. It's specifically, I got it at a place for drying records. So drying cloth. Also, I'm going to put that over here on number 6, final drying. Here is those cloths. I got it from Tap Plastics, and they're like these special cloths that are not going to leave any kind of fibers on the record. You could use I don't recommend using microfiber cloths to clean records. Don't do that. It's not good enough. Okay. And this is number 6, step 2. I will be using this. So here we go. I'm going to put that there. And then let's see, what is this? This is step 2, wash, audio intelligence, number 6. This is the same thing. This is a finer spray than this. Not by much. These are really good. These are the, I got these on eBay. This is the most important, one of the most important things here. I was undecided about whether I should get this because it's expensive, and you know, I just didn't know whether it was worth it, but it is. This is for protecting the label. So that's what that is. I got one of these if you're really on a low budget. This I got from a paint store. It's just the kind of thing you use to paint a wall, you know, the side of a wall. And this works okay, actually. If you want to get a cheap brush, I mean, this is like $3 or something, and these are like $10 each. So, you know, you can get by with cheap stuff. Here's some funnels, and I have 2 funnels. One is dirty and one is clean. This is the clean one. So this is what I'm going to use for these little teeny tiny spray cans. And I do actually, there's all of these. You can get this at Whole Foods right here. You can get this from Tap Plastics. This is, I think it's called Real Water, and it looked like it was really great stuff, but then there was like arsenic and it was recalled or something. But I used it only on records anyway, but I used those containers from that, so you probably won't find those. And if you do, don't drink the water. You can use it for your records, but anyway. So this is good, and I recommend this. This is from Tap Plastics. Oops. The reason that this is good is because it's easier to pour than those other ones, because it's just the way it's shaped. So I recommend going. I got this at a place called Tap Plastics here in California. I don't know if they have them in other places, but a plastic store has a lot of good stuff for your record cleaning. So, like I think I got these funnels from there too. I don't know which side. I should maybe get some new gloves, but otherwise I'm just putting dirty stuff on my hand. But anyway, I'm gonna just be putting these gloves on just because they're here and it's the right way to do it. So this is the nitrile gloves. This right here, so here you go, there we go. What I'm going to be doing today, and this is the big deal, I'm going to be opening a brand new record, which I know is a good record because I've already heard it. Now I got this at Amoeba Records in San Francisco. This is the little slip, or Tom got it actually. So I'm going to be opening it. As it's a little record from Amoeba Records. It is this right here. Daft Punk's 10th Anniversary Expanded Edition, which includes 9 unreleased outtakes, and it's 3 times 180 gram vinyl poster. I guess it's, anyway, we'll figure out what it is when we open it up, whatever that means. I'm guessing there's 3 180 gram vinyl records in here and a poster. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't super expensive either. So let's see what's going on with this. Okay, so, all right. So the brand new Daft Punk record, which has a nice keyboard inside. I mean, not keyboard, but picture of a keyboard. And somehow it seems to be upside down if you have the keyboard like this. But let's see what else we got here going. A poster, just like from the old days. Wow. Take a look at that. Just what I wanted. A Lose Yourself to Desire. Look at that. Isn't that something, I guess, that's what you could say. It is something. It's something. The new single from Daft Punk is called "Lose Yourself to Lose Yourself to Dance." I said desire earlier. I would go see these guys live. If they want to send me a ticket, I'll go see them. I would buy a ticket too, maybe, if I had the extra cash and time. So that's the poster. Looks. And let me take a real second look at that poster. It's kind of goofy. I don't like it that much. It's a goofy poster, in my opinion. But if you like, maybe you'll like it. You know, it's just a matter of taste or opinion. It's just a matter of opinion. So there you go. So it comes with this poster I just showed you. I'm not going to put it on my wall. And the album looks good though. The cover I like. The cover's okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on inside here. So you got 2 records here, and you have a 3rd record. Okay, so there's 3 records. So you have to open it a little bit. And maybe I'll do 2 videos, but this says, oh, it says side 1. It says side 1, and this is side 2. Okay, so I put a little dot on one side of this so that I know what side is what, because they don't have a little dot and both sides look the same. You see, both sides look the same. So I put a little dot on that one side. The reason I did that is so I know what side, when I'm taking this off and on, is going to, you know, come out. Because what you do is you put one of these things here, and then you put the long side without the dot, or however you want to do it, through there, and then this side there, and then you want to know like how to hold it. You want to hold the record like this when you're putting the things on, you see? So you want the bigger spindle thing to poke through the records and then take the top part off, because if you have it the other way, the record could fall through. So I know this stuff from experience. Okay, so now you have to have the Sterilite container is going to be where you dump the bad water. I believe this is number 2. So I have a different tray for each step. This is the wash, which is why it's metal. It doesn't really matter, but this is tray number 2. This is tray number 3 for a wash. Again, you don't need this many trays. I'm putting one of these here, so if I want to set the record down, it's going to, be okay. And then this is going to be the one I'm using for washing with. Like I said before, the only thing you really need are these 2 trays, probably. One for washing, one for rinsing. This one says rinse. This is tray number 1. Tray number 1. Put that plastic thing in there, and then here we go. Let's go ahead and put some water on here. So you just spray the deionized water. It is dirty. It's a brand new record, and you can see crap on there. This is just a fact. This is just what happens. There's dust. There's all kinds of weird. There's a hair here from I don't know who. So there's stuff on the new record. You say, why do you need to wash a new record? Well, this is why. They're not that clean. Ask any audiophile who knows their salt, and they will tell you that. The records don't come absolutely clean. So this is just a very basic wash of a new record. You really don't have to wash them that much, just a little bit. And then what I do is you rinse them off, you see, with the spray thing here like that. And that will suffice for a pre-wash or a rinse. You're just getting that dust off of there, the hair, the whatever is left over from the manufacturing and printing process, or however you want to say it, and then that's it. So now I put this into the metal tray. And you don't need that. I mean, I kind of imagine what you need beforehand, and I thought I would need that. And then you dump the water into that Sterilite, and then you take, now this, you don't really need to get, like I said, trays. Then I'm taking my other tray, which again, you don't really need. And then this is the main washing part. So step 2, you just turn your little Lazy Susan to step 2, and then let's see what we got. Oh, this is Turgitol. We don't need Turgitol for this record. I only have a little bit of number 6 left, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in here just to show you, in case this is the only video of mine you ever watch. And still got a little bit left, and there you go. So you wash all this stuff later. So here now now you can spray the record wash of your choice. You could use Mobile Fidelity, you could use VPI is good. There's a lot of different good record washes out there. And I just like the Audio Intelligence because it has so many choices, and at this point with all the stuff I have, this seems to work. So again, you could use whatever record wash you want. I recommend these though. Again, I'm just smelling it because I should have dried them off, like I said before. But okay, so this is really good because it's small And sometimes with all these chemicals, this stuff falls apart. The Mobile Fidelity stuff fell apart. It's not good. I've used it a long time, but this many years, many years, I've had these last brushes, and they just work really well. Whatever bond glue they have bonded on here keeps that little thing on there. You see how that's working on that side, and then you could kind of, I do that to get rid of that, and then this side, and just spread that number 6 over there, and you could still see that there's some, you know, little hairs and little dust in there, even though we already kind of rinsed it. Okay, so that's number 2. I also have, this one is pretty good. This is called Vinyl Style. I'm not going to use this because, you know, I only have a couple records. So I use this one too, Vinyl Style. This is a good one. It's cheaper. This is cheaper than the last brushes, and it's bigger, and it's good also. And you have a little brush in here to clean the brush off. So this is also good. I recommend that. I'm just not going to use it right now. I'm only doing a couple records here, so that's that. And so now that is on there. Now, if it was, I would use this if it was really dirty. Let me show you how this thing sprays, just so you know. See, a little bigger, very similar kind of a spray. Let me just rub that in there a little bit. You can see a little bit of suds, but not much. So that's basically how you clean a new record. It's good enough, I think, for that. That's it. Okay, so now I take this, and what am I going to do? Now I'm going to put this, it's just a record mat. I think it might even be a Technics record mat. I'm going to put it into number 3. I'm going to take this wash, put it into the Sterilite, and then move on to step 3. Step 3, I'm going to wash this off. So that's what I'm going to do here. Different ways of doing it. I usually use one of these little sprayers that has deionized water in it. Deionized water. There you go. And then I take this thing and I wash it off like that. So now this has wash on it. It's been rinsed, and now I go to the record cleaning machine. I will put this into the final one, which would be 5, which will be the final rinse of very nice water. And I'll dump the 3 out. I'll move the record cleaning machine over. Now there's different record cleaning machines. So see, now I have the dot on the top, so I could take the top off like this. Turn it over, take this part out, and then this one off of here. And then depending on the record cleaning machine you have, you're going to have different little fixes. Like this one has a little fix so that, you know, everything works right. Then you put the record on here, and you put this on here, and then you turn it on. And this is the thing I got. It's just the basic one from, I got it at Audio Advisor. It's the Disc Record Doctor. It's a Record Doctor, I think is what it's called. But Nitty Gritty came out with the first like inexpensive one. It was very similar to this. The Nitty Gritty is probably a little better than this, but you know, I mean, it just sucks the water out. I mean, all these record cleaning machines suck, so. some of them have the wash included with it. This one just has a little vacuum cleaner to suck out the dirt. Now I probably need to replace this because it's not doing a very good job at taking all the water out and the wash that's left over. So I'll have to keep that in mind. That's a little better. And push down. There you go, that looks better. So I had to push down on it because this is probably, like I said, is probably wearing down a little bit. And then do the opposite thing I did before. You put this back on there. You put this one through there, like so. Raining outside. I don't know if the microphone will pick that up. There's a hard rain outside. California rain. Okay, so step 5 is the final rinse. But anyway, so here I got it in one of these containers, which I recommend. One of these little things I got on eBay. These little spray bottles. And here, you can actually, it seems like you can tell the difference by how this water beads up from the other one. Anyway, this is ultra pure water, so it's not going to leave any residue at all. And it's going to wash off what other residue is left from the previous stages. No matter what you're doing in stages you're using, the ultra pure water is a good way to go. I also have the little one here. It says Pure Rinse. This is a finer spray. Not much. It's a little bit finer than that one. Yeah, it's quite a bit finer actually. I said not much. It's quite a bit finer. So there you go. And then again, and then this to kind of take the water off. Again, this is a different one. This says number 5 on it, so I don't mix my brushes. I have a different brush for each different stage. I don't know if that's overdoing it or not, but that's what I do. It's up to you. And again, this is the last brush. You could probably use other brushes, but I just think these for each stage. You have a little last brush, you put a number on it, there you go. It's going to work pretty good. And then that is stage 5. Now, stage 6 is the drying stage. But I'm going to get a new one of these. Again, I got this from Tap Plastics. Any plastic place it will sell you these, I would guess, where they're not gonna, nothing's gonna come out. I mean, it's important for plastic, you know, I don't know, stuff. So, and then this will, I could actually take this off. Remember to do it this way. Okay, and then lay this on here like this to absorb that ultra pure, what's left of that ultra pure water. There you go. And then turn it over, take this off and this off. So far, no major mistakes by me. Maybe I spoke too soon. But anyway, so there you go. So drying that off like that. There you go. Now, Jiminy Christmas, what was that? That was the California Thunder. So, what I have is I'm going to go over, I'm going to put this into you can't quite see it on camera, but this is 12 inches from here to here, which is falls within the label. So when you get something to dry the records on a rack, you want to lean it against, you get one of these that touches the label and not the record. Okay, it really depends on what you got. So when you're drying your record over here, you're going to get something that will touch the label and not the record. I still have 2 more records to clean, so rinse. I was thinking, I got this big one. I was thinking I would put a lot of water in there. I'm like, but no, I'm not going to do that. See, I'm running out of water here, though. And again, the good thing about this kind of a water container is you don't really need to have a, you could just pour it right in there. That's why these kind of are better. And then there you go with that. Again, this is the rinse that comes after the wash. There you go. As the rinse, nice fine mist. Again, a nice reason to have this thing here. You can hold it and like that, spray stuff on it pretty well. And if it doesn't, there is some extra. That's what I have this for. I didn't do it on the other one, but that's what this is for. So this can get extra water that's like left over. So this is just getting the extra water. Now you can also use this for the same thing. This is a very nice kind of a rag that won't leave anything behind. So there's this kind of a rag also you can use, and this you can use to get off of the extra dust and stuff if you want. So this rag also works pretty good. I don't know where I got this. But it's a record cleaning. It's a special rag for cleaning records. And then I air dry them. Again, put it in here. Okay. Okay. So again, final record. Oh, this has something. What's this? Oh, it's an inner sleeve which talks about stuff. Oh yeah. This is very nice. It's much better than that poster. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty nice. See that? And all right. Again. It's there. This off of here. Turn it so that the little part is on the top. Next, again, that's why I marked it. Side. And then you put it here. Put this on top of here. For some reason it's a table, I guess. Okay, then this is the third record. So these towels are good for about 3 records. That's what I use them for. And then you can throw it out and use another one. See, it's getting a little bit moist now. It's kind of filling up. Sort of. I mean, this is just good practice to clean the records, even though they are new. Okay, there you go. Okay, so last step, I get all my sleeves and everything from Sleeve City. Sleeve City. Now, let me talk about the sleeves. Got the ones with the rounded bottom. The rounded bottom is a mistake. Don't get the rounded bottom because it doesn't fit into the record. It gets goofy and then the corner shows. So once I get finished with these rounded bottoms, I'm going to get the square ones again. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's take this record, which is the first one. It's dry now. It looks okay. And I'm going to put it into this sleeve. And it seems to fit real nice. Because it's rounded and the bottom is rounded. So you think it's good. You think it's a, but actually what you're going to do is, what they say is in some situation like this, you could put it in the middle or you could put it on the edge, which is a lot of what audiophiles do. But you could also put it inside the record. And if you put it inside the record, you see the round one will slip around like this, and it won't stay in place. So here's the second record. It's also dry. These are better than these paper ones. Maybe it's just my opinion, but do what you want, But anyway, so yeah, see, I put this in here, and it doesn't hold it that well. It'll move around with the little round end. Believe me, if you shake them up, it starts popping out, and it's kind of sloppy. And it's late, real late, a lot later than I thought. So that goes in there. And I'm going to put it, like I said, in the middle here. This is even worse when you don't have it inside here because it really slides all over the place. And I guess I'll put this on the outside. I'm going to put the record in first. I'll put it in like this. This is just the way I do it so that it doesn't fall out. There's no, you could just make up your own rules on this one. And then that fits in there like this. There's a little bit of thing on the top, and the open part is over here so that it doesn't like fall out. I don't know, a lot of people put these so that you could, but then it, you could take the record out, I guess, right out of there, but then it's open, and I don't know. Anyway, this is the way I'll do it. And then I'm going to put this like this, like that, I guess, even though I'm not sure of it. But anyway, there you go. So it's in a record sleeve. It's in a record sleeve. All 3 records have been cleaned and washed and ready to listen to. And the rain outside is going strong. I don't know if you can hear it. Hear that? Anyway. And so, again, my name is Tom Howell, and we are the Audionauts. See you next time.